Guilt does something strange to people. It doesn't make them quiet. It makes them helpful. And that's usually where the damage begins. When people imagine guilt, they imagine avoidance, silence, distance, closed doors. But real guilt behaves differently. Guilt wants relief, and relief often comes from speaking, not because someone is asked to, but because the mind is trying to unburden itself. That impulse has undone more stories than evidence ever has. There was a man who walked into a police station on a quiet afternoon. No one had called him. No one had summoned him. He said he was just trying to help. He wasn't nervous. He wasn't defensive. He smiled. He offered coffee. For the first 10 minutes, no one suspected him of anything. Then he started explaining details no one had asked about. People who are innocent usually wait for questions. People who feel guilt often fill the silence. The man described timelines, distances, emotions. He clarified motivations that were never challenged. He corrected assumptions that were never made. That wasn't intelligence. That was pressure. Guilt creates a sense that something is about to surface, and the mind responds by trying to control the narrative before it escapes. Here's the mistake most people don't understand. Guilt does not fear being questioned. It fears being misunderstood. So people begin to explain too early, too thoroughly, too smoothly. But natural memory is uneven. It hesitates. It adjusts. Rehearsed explanations do not. They flow when they shouldn't. And that's what investigators noticed. Halfway through the conversation, the man repeated a detail, word for word, same phrasing, same tone. That doesn't happen accidentally. That happens when a sentence has been practiced, not remembered. From that moment on, no one was listening to what he said. They were watching how he said it. Guilt leaks through behavior in subtle ways. People reassure when no one doubts them. They clarify when no one is confused. They defend when no one attacks. It's not deception that exposes people. It's the effort to appear innocent. This doesn't only happen in interrogation rooms. It happens in relationships, in workplaces, in arguments. When someone explains too much, too soon, they're often responding to an internal accusation, not an external one. Silence isn't always avoidance. Sometimes it's honesty. The most revealing behavior isn't panic, it isn't anger, it's unnecessary cooperation, because when guilt speaks, it rarely waits to be asked. If you pay attention to behavior, you'll notice something most people miss. People don't hide guilt very well, they explain it.